Hi, I'm Beaver Buddy. Get ready for a magical children's story with a heartwarming moral about embracing who you are, even when you feel different. What happens when a dragon doesn't like fire? Deep in the Plumwood Peaks lived Dillo, a tiny dragon with mossy green scales and a fear of flames. While other dragons practiced breathing fire through caves, Dillo spent his time planting flowers and humming songs to the rocks that sparkled in sunlight. His wings were shorter than most, his roar was more of a squeak, and he sneezed bubbles instead of smoke. The others called him Dillo the Silly. Still, he smiled. Dillo had a gift none of them saw. His bubbles shimmered in swirling colors, each one filled with tiny lights that danced like fireflies. One morning, the dragons gathered to prepare for the Ember Festival, where they would light the great sky lantern and soar above the valley. "Everyone must prove their flame," shouted Elder Brim. Dillo's tail curled under him. I don't have a flame," he whispered, barely heard above the cheers. That night, he sat near the glowing pond, watching stars ripple on the surface. A voice startled him. "You're the one with the light bubbles, right?" It was Kippa, a young dragon with mismatched wings and an adventurous glint. "Those bubbles are amazing! Can you show me how you make them?" Dillo giggled and gave a little puff. Out came a bubble glowing blue and gold, spinning with sparkles that looked like fireworks in slow motion. "Wow!" gasped Kippa. "They're better than fire!" Dillo blushed. No one had ever said that before. "They just happen when I'm happy." The next morning, Elder Brim announced a fire trial before the festival. Dillo's heart sank. He'd never passed one, and everyone knew it. "You don't belong here," scoffed a dragon named Draggle. "Maybe join the butterflies." Dillo felt smaller than ever, but Kippa nudged him. "Let's practice," she said. They didn't practice fire, they practiced joy. They danced in rain, tumbled through leaves, and played tag with bouncing bubbles. When the trial began, the dragons each blasted fire toward the sky stone. Orange and red bursts lit the sky, until Dillo stepped forward. A hush fell. Dillo took a deep breath and sneezed. Bloop! A bubble floated up, glowing purple, green, and gold, swirling with glittery light. Laughter, whispers. "That's not fire," sneered Draggle. Elder Brim frowned. "It's unusual. Step aside." Dillo's chest ached with shame. He wandered far from the crowd, hiding in the willow caves, watching dew drip like silver. "Maybe I don't belong anywhere," he sighed. Suddenly, the ground trembled. A deep, booming crack split the mountain. Lava! A hidden fault had burst open, and smoke curled into the sky. Panic erupted. The dragons flapped frantically, but thick smoke blinded them. "The lantern!" someone cried. "It's still down there!" The lantern was sacred, passed through generations. Without it, the Ember Festival would end, but no dragon dared fly through the smoke. Dillo ran forward. "I can do it!" he squeaked. You'll melt!" shouted Brim. But Dillo was already moving, heart pounding, wings ready. He dove into the smoke, eyes stinging, heat licking his face. "Be happy," he whispered. "Be happy." He puffed, and a bright blue bubble formed. It hovered ahead, casting glowing light through the smoke. Dillo followed, sneezing again and again, until a trail of glowing orbs lit the way. At the cliff's edge, he spotted the lantern tangled in vines. He grabbed it, clutched it tight, and let a final bubble lift them out of the haze. Cheers roared as Dillo landed. His scales were singed, his wings shaky, but the lantern was safe, and so was everyone else. Elder Brim stepped forward, awe in his eyes. "You saved us with your gift. You may not breathe fire, but you shine just as bright." Draggles stared, speechless. Kippa ran up and hugged Dillo so hard he burped a rainbow. Even the toughest dragons smiled. That night, the festival began under stars and bubble light. Dillo floated glowing orbs that danced with music. Children chased them, giggling. The lantern rose, lit not by fire, but by one of Dillo's bubbles, shimmering in every color imaginable, a new tradition born that very night. Moral: you don't have to fit the mold to shine. You just have to be brave enough to be yourself. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful places, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.